We are back for the second part of 10.4. Today we are going to be talking more about our inscribed angles and our angles on the circle. So a reminder, our angles on the circle are the angles like inscribed angles who are made up of a vertex point that is on the circle and two chords. So we can either find the measure of that angle by cutting the intercepted arc like AC in half, or if we double that angle, we know that it will equal the measure of the arc it is intercepting. And the same thing is going to happen for our other angles that are on the circle. For instance, angle ABD has that vertex on the angle, even though it's not specifically an inscribed angle, and it will also equal half of the arc it opens up onto, or we can double that angle measure, and it's going to end up equaling the arc it is intercepting once we do that. So if we look at some of these examples that we are looking for arc SR, the question mark. Okay, but what we are first given is arc TR is 106 and that inscribed angle is 75. So we know this arc that it opens up onto is 150, and then we can take 360 minus 150 minus 106, and we know it'll equal 104 degrees. Over here, we have arc KL, and we know that is what we're looking for. And again, we see here we are given inscribed angle KDM opening up. Well, KDM would end up being, if we double that, is the measure of that major arc KLM. So if we double that, we get 206. Now, part of the 206 degrees is taken up by arc LM, that's 122. But if we subtract the 206 minus the 122 that we have, we find out that this remaining piece of that would have to be 84. Last but not least, we are given arcs F to E and F to D. So if we subtract from 360 both of those arcs, so minus the 69 minus the 121, we find out that this arc over here is 85. And then angle DFE would have to be half, this is 170 when we subtract that. And then half of the 170 would be 85. Down below, there are two examples for you to try. You are first trying to find the measure of arc EG. Okay, again, think about what the measure of arc EF is first to help you. And then the second one, you are looking for the measure of arc HSR. However, I recommend subtracting from 360 and finding the measure of arc HQR first. On the back, we see another key concept, and this key concept says that if we have a quadrilateral inscribed in a circle, then its opposite angles are supplementary. So what this means is that if we are given the measure of angle A and angle C, we know those will add up to equal 180. And then angles B and D together will equal 180. So down below, if they are giving us that angle W is 95 degrees, we know that the angle across from it, angle Y, is going to have to be 180 minus 95, so 115 degrees. On the flip side, if they give us that angle Z is 60 degrees, we know that angle X is going to be 180 minus that 60 degrees, so 120 degrees. So it is your turn then for the second one. You are given angle A is 105. You are given angle D is 80. What are the remaining measurements of C and B? All right, in example 3 down below, we are given the measure of angle BDC is 67 degrees, and we want to find the measure of angle BAC. Well, 67 degrees is a central angle, right? And so we know that arc BC has to be the exact same and be 67 degrees. However, our angle on the circle is going to be half of that measurement. So half of 67 would make our angle 33.5 degrees. There is an example for you to try here. You are trying to find the measure of ABE given this central angle here measures 74. In our last example, we are given that this angle right here is 56 degrees, and we want to find the following measurement. So the first one wants us to find the measure of arc AC. Well, we know if this angle is 56 degrees, we can double that to get our arc measure. So arc over here, AC, would be 112. The next one, we are given that our arc C to H is 128. And if we want this angle CAH, we know that we need to take half of the 128. So this angle right here would be 64 degrees. Last but not least, they want us to find the measure of angle RAH, so the angle. So a couple different ways that you can do this, but this angle, notice, is going to be supplementary with this 56 degree angle and this 64 degree angle. So we can take 180 minus the 56 degree angle minus the 64 degree angle and get our remaining angle over here to be 60 degrees. This is probably the easiest way that we've been doing this. Problems similar like that in class. So now there is one for you to try. The first one wants you to find the measure of arc AC, given our angle here is 33. Then they want you to find the measure of angle CAH. And then finally, you are finding the measure of angle RAH. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll work more with these in class.